Hey everyone, it is Habetler here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing LR Jiren finally dropping on the global version of the game, along with the other Universe 11 units as well. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in. So the data download happened last night. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to report on it or drop a video, but I figured I'd do it right now, and the units will be dropping at 1:17 at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. So 117, 118, depending on what your time zones are. And as you can see, we have LR Jiren along with a bunch of other Universe 11 units. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And shout outs to, of course, DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for this information and images that you see here. I wasn't able to kind of create my normal visuals here, so we're just going to go ahead and use the Dokkan Wiki. So this is the LR. This is the Majesty of the Mighty Jiren Full Power. Full Power Jiren is a very special LR in a sense because he is a non-Dokkan Fest exclusive LR, but he is a 170% lead. However, the Universe 11 category is very small, but he's also 150% Universal Survival Saga leader as well. So pretty much the same, skill level as the Strength Jiren, but you can run both of them on the same team because he is full power versus the other one just being Jiren. So, great overall unit in my opinion. Really top tier LR. Universal 11 category, 170% across the board. With a Universal Survival Saga category key plus 3, 150% across the board. So the super attacks, the 12 key causes colossal damage, aiming and greatly lowers defense. Not so much going on there. And then the Omega Heat Magnetron is 18 key or above and causes mega colossal damage and lowers defense with a medium chance of stunning the enemy, which is a 30% chance for 2 turns, which is really nice. So this is really beneficial here. You want to get Jiren to that 18 key. Does a lot more, especially if you're doing Super Battle Road. That medium chance of stun is very valuable. So really what makes this unit pretty ridiculous is his passive skill. His passive skill is rock solid. It's attack and defense 200% right off the bat. That's just super strong, especially for an LR where you're normally seeing maybe 66%, 77%. No, it's 200. Boom, right then and there, right in your face. And really along with that, we also have some additional benefits here as well, and that is key plus 1 with each attack received up to 5 key. And then that will make it a lot easier to get that 18 key there. Attacks effective against all types when the target enemy is attack down or defensive down. So this right here, the greatly lowers defense, is beneficial for his passive. So it is, at least gives some benefit to getting that defensive down. But attack down, you're going to probably see that a little bit more common, especially if you're running like LR Friku, things of that nature on a Universal Survival Saga team. So, and if you have an enemy that's stunned, then it performs a critical hit when that enemy is stunned. So really stacked passive skill. So impressive there. The active skill is as impressive. You're going to get additional attack and defense 30% calculated separately, right? And then all enemies have an attack and defense minus 30% and stuns all enemies for 1 turn, basically activating everything in the passive. But this can only be activated when a character receives 5 attacks during the battle. So it could take a couple turns. You want to probably put him in the first spot to get as many attacks on him as fast as possible, and then he's just going to wipe out whoever that target's going to be because of the debuff, and it's just going to be ridiculous. Now the link skills is Supreme Warrior, Shocking Speed, Infire, Godly Power, Tournament Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So strong link set, right? Because Tournament Power is the really the big benefit when you're running Universal Survival Saga. So that's strong there. And then you have like Supreme Warrior. That's okay. So, Shocking Speed, you might have some issues linking up certain individuals there. But of course, Godly Power, if you're going to be running, with like Goku and things of that nature, right? So, but Topo is really going to be the one that we're going to talk about in a bit. That links up really well, got Topo, with pretty much everything else. So, categories here is a Universal Survivor Saga, Realm of Gods, Full Power, Universal 11, and Space Traveling Warriors. So a nice category set, which would maybe have a couple more, but you know, having 5 categories is still kind of on the lower end when it comes to usability, right? So stats are really solid, a little over 20,000 for HP, 21.5 for attack, and then a nice solid 14,003 for defense there. So really strong unit. Now it is going to be a summonable LR on an LR banner, right? So it is going to be tough to summon this unit. So just watch out, and it's going to be a while for the gold coin for you to purchase this unit. It's going to be available, but in a sense it's going to be up to you to decide on that. Remember, LR banners are luxury banners only. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive right into the other units here. Then we have the Light to Protect Peace Topo Pride Troopers. All right, so this unit here is the non-Dokkan Festival exclusive unit that's going to be a part of the general pool. But this unit here is just really good. And if you pull the Pride Troopers Topo, it's going to link up fairly well. Not as good as the EZA Topo that we're going to talk about, the God Topo, but it is going to provide a Universal 11 support as well. So this is a strong unit. So Universal 11 or Special Pose category, key +3, HP and attack defense 120%. So if you want to run a Universal 11 team and you don't pull LR Jiren, you can hopefully pull this unit here and then run Jiren as a friend, right? So that's available for you. Super attack is causes supreme damage and enemies lowers attack and defense. So once again, very strong to activate for Jiren, having a attack or defense lowering there. So nice benefit there. So the passive skill is attack and defense 110%, which is nice for this type of unit here, plus an additional 110% when there are 3 or more Universal 11 category allies, and that's probably going to happen if you're going to be running this unit here. So 220%, yeah, really nice. Once again, the stats on this one is nowhere near the stats for an LR Jiren, but still 220%. Anytime you see that kind of buff, it's really strong. So guards all attacks when there's another Universal 11 category ally attacking the same turn. Once again, that's probably mostly going to happen. And then Universal 11 category allies, key +3 attack and defense 30%, so that extra support as well. So ultimately, if you're going to be running a U11 team, this is probably a must-used unit on that team. So now if you're running it for Universal Survivor Saga, you might have some other units you want to run, but for Universal 11, for sure, it is a absolute run on here. So link skills, you got that Supreme Warrior, signature pose on this one, tough as nails, Hero Justice. Here's a shocking speed that does work with LR Jiren. Tournament of Power, of course, but it has shattering the limit, so that of course doesn't work well with LR Jiren, which is more fierce battle, right? So, but it has some other link skills that work out fine. So categories pretty much all the same as Jiren there, besides Special Pose, which is different than Full Power for Jiren, and but you got the rest of these categories here. So the stats 14,000 for HP, attack 13.1, and defense 11. So that's why you have this 220% here. But once again, it's 220%. This is 220%, which is very impressive. Imagine LR stats, right? Because Jiren has 200%, right? 200% with that kind of stats down there. So, but yeah, once again, if you can pull both of these, then definitely more power to you. It's going to work out really nice. Now, the 2 units that we've been waiting for on Global, especially this unit here, is EZA God Topo. So power beyond right and wrong Topo, God of Destruction mode. Super great unit here. So I think the EZA is up. Yeah, so the EZA is up. Leader skill really doesn't matter here. The super attack does erase allies by 30% for 1 turn. But here's where it's super beneficial if you're running Topo with LR Jiren. It is going to be a support unit here, but some other stuff as well. So attack and defense 70%, which is fine. It didn't really have much before. And then allies key +1, attack and defense 40%, a little extra boost. And then all enemies defense -70%. So it's just when he's on the turn, it's everybody's a debuff on there, so you don't have to hit them. It's already there. Huge benefit to activate one of Jiren's passive there, and then reduces damage received by 40% when HP is 70% or less. So when you have a support unit and have damage reduction, that's really fantastic, because usually that's the biggest issue when you're dealing with a support unit, and having defense at 70% plus a 40% damage reduction mitigation is really, really strong. So the support links here are fantastic, right? You got Supreme Warrior, you got Shocking Speed, you got Godly Power, Tournament Power, and Fierce Battle. So gonna link up very well with you with LR Jiren, right? So categories a little bit better on the categories than Jiren, right? It's Universal Survivor Saga, Realm of Gods, Final Trump Card, Special Pose, Universal 11s, and Space Traveling Warrior. So you have 6 versus 5. The stats are not this, right? When you EZA, you're gonna get these top-notch stats, right? 15,000 for HP. Attack is 15,700, and then 12. So for a non-Dokkan Festival exclusive, you have a nice little buff there. So really, really good unit to link up. Pretty much the best link partner, and then just the best partner when you're running a main rotation with LR Jiren. So then you have Dyspo. Dyspo is, he's okay. He's I wouldn't say a must-have or must-use, but if you're running a U11, it's kind of must-use because there's not many choices on a Universal 11 team. So this Extreme Z Awakening for Dyspo, Super Speed Mode here. AGL, Key +3, attack, HP attack and defense 100% across the board. And then Super Attack here causes supreme damage to enemy and raises attack by 50% for 6 turns. So this attack and defense for 6 turns. So this is a very interesting scenario here. It's a really nice buff for attack and defense, but it's for 6 turns, so you can continue to kind of stack this really high. So really nice benefit, and being an AGL unit, you're going to have that kind of automatically internal extra attack that could proc another super attack that can really increase this more and more and more. So the passive skill, which is an interesting passive skill, is the Speed of Light, attack 20%, and a chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, by 20% up to 60% start of each turn. So this is like, okay, you gotta wait, and then he gets better and better, plus an additional attack 20% within the same turn after evading attack. So when you think about it, right, it's you're gonna get this increase every single turn, and it says right here it's attack up to 99, so you can get this unlimited here, but it's impossible to reach to attack what does it say, 10,000% here. So but the evading, you can get up to 60%, which is nice, which is beneficial there. But it's kind of a turn nuker, I guess. I don't know, it's not really a nuker, but it just gets stronger for every turn it goes. So the longer events Dyspo does very, very well on. So I wish they would have provided some defense. That would have been a lot more beneficial, because you can't really use him on like the Legendary Goku event, because at that point in time he can't dodge anymore. So he's going to need some sort of defense, which this right here just isn't enough. So it would have been nice to see like attack 20% and maybe defense 10% for every turn up to 100% or something like that. Would have been a much nicer. So anyway, Link skill, Signature Pose, Hero Justice, Speedy Retributions, Shocking Speed. I just realized Shocking Speed is actually pretty good across the board for U11. Infighter, Tournament Power, and Fierce Battle. This case scenario, it's going to have Universal Survivor Saga, Special Pose, Universal 11, and Space Traveling Warrior, which is only 4 categories, unfortunately. And then when you EZA, the stats are 16.9, which is nice, 15.9 for attack, and then 11.4 for defense. So, and then finally, the last unit that I'm going to go over is the free-to-play unit, the Carousel, or Casserole. Is it Casserole, Carousel? However you want to say it. Expert in Justice Casserole, Pride Troopers here. So this is the free-to-play unit that you can get. Super class, Key +3, HP attack defense 40%, and just raises defense for this super attack here. The passive is, once again, not too bad, right? It's attack and defense 80%, and then plus an additional attack and defense 40% with another universal category ally attacking in the same turn. But this is a support unit, so it's a free-to-play support unit that's provided for you just in case you don't pull the Topo Pride Troopers unit there. So universal 11 category allies keep +1 attack and defense 30%. So the link skills: Hero Justice, Signature Pros, Brainiacs, Supreme Warrior, Cold Judgment, Tournament Power, and Shattering Limits. So this works a little bit better if you want to link this unit up with the Pride Troopers Topo, but you want to run Pride Troopers Topo with Jiren usually. So categories are Universal Survivor Saga Joint Forces, Special Pose, Universal 11 Space Traveling Warriors, and then the stats, unfortunately, not that great. So 10, 8, 11, and 6700. So being a free-to-play unit, that's what you're going to get, unfortunately. But still in a sense, a useful support unit for Universal 11. So there you have it. These are all the units that are going to be popping into the global version of the game. Of course, we're all waiting for this LR Jiren. Good luck on all your guys' summons here, along with this unit as well. But hey, we get to finally easy a Topo, which is huge benefit for Universal Survivor Saga teams. So can't wait for that. Anyway, so with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. If I can find that right here, there we go. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.